Greetings, Explorer families. This is Mr. Ike, the Executive Director of our Westlake Charter School family. So many of you are coming out to pick up materials at the end of the year. We thought we'd put together a little video to show you how to do this all safely. So put together some rules for visiting campus this week, and let's take a look. Number one, we're asking that everybody wears a mask while on campus. Our staff are doing it. We're asking our families to do that as well so that we can make sure that not only you protect your own safety, but the safety of others as they come to campus after you or while you are there for pickup purposes. So next, we want you to follow all the directional arrows as you enter campus. We want everybody kind of walking in the same direction, trying to reduce traffic and congestion. Remember, we're trying to keep 6 feet of separation. So if you see a friend, you can wave to them 6 feet away, but please don't congregate on campus. When you're lining up to get into the flex rooms to pick up your materials, we have 6 feet little lines on the ground. They allow you to stagger your lineup so you're staying 6 feet away from the people who are lined up in front of you. And so let's take a look at the map and see what this looks like. We have 3 different entrances to the campus, right? There's 3 main gates. They'll all be wide open. They're not going to be manned, so they're not going to be a staff member there helping direct you. You're going to have to kind of follow the signs, follow the arrows, and follow this video to make sure we do this all efficiently and safely. So there's 3 different entrances, and I'll give you kind of an example of what it could look like. Here's the best entrance. If you're going to middle school, come in at this entrance here. It's right at the flagpole, and then follow the arrows on the ground. You see how this works? You follow the arrows through the flow into the 7th or 8th grade flex room, and then exit out that way. Now, if you're heading off to a 2nd grade level, you might enter over here in the middle school and make your way down the main hallway into the other grade levels. Let's take a look at entrance for K, 2, and 3 is right here. Now, I want you to take a look at this. Kindergarten is in the library cafeteria area, so follow those arrows for kindergarten down to the library and cafeteria. Don't go over to regular kindergarten. So there's your space right there. Great little entrance and exit, and you can see how you're going into the flex rooms, not into the classrooms. And then the last entrance is, hey, for 1st, 4th, and 5th, this is your best route. You're not bumping into the K2 3ers, right? You're over there in the 1, 4, 5, and you can enter here and exit either of these 2 spots. And so we try to put together this map. Now, this is what it's going to look like when you get on campus. There's going to be people heading everywhere. So stay on your arrows, keep your distance. When you get to flex rooms, line up 6 feet apart. You'll see the little lines on the ground. We've done this for your safety and for the safety of our staff. And so let's jump back into the rules. You got the first 2 there. Now, only 1 family member at a time can go into the flex room or the cafeteria. So please wait on the lines for the person who's in the flex room to exit the flex room and then go in and get your child's materials. We really want to keep these 6-foot distance, social distancing protocols in place for everybody. This is the first time we're letting our community back on campus. So please adhere to these rules so we can make sure everyone is safe. Also, when you go into the flex room, you're going to find a paper bag with your students' work. It'll have Spanish and PE in there as well. Some of the art portfolios were just too big to fit inside the paper bag, so you'll need to grab your art portfolio. So go into your flex room, find your classroom name, find your student's paper bag, find your student's art portfolio, and when you exit the flex room, the next person can then enter after you. Now, each flex room will have a box to return library books. Just drop your library books right inside the box. And then lost and found will be available. So, swing by there and check for missing items, right? There's a ton of stuff that we all, left behind somewhere. Swing by the lost and found and check out those items. The last piece is teachers will not be on campus during this time. So any questions, thoughts, or concerns you have, email admin@westlakecharter.com. Again, I would ask that you wave and give a big smile through your mask to anybody you see on campus, but keep your distance. Even if you have a question for staff and you see a staff member, let's keep the distance. Let's not approach because we want the staff to keep doing their work. We want you to get your items, and we want to keep this safe and respectful for everyone to today as we pick up our items. Any questions you have, make sure you email them to admin. Okay, thanks everybody. We'll see you on campus. We'll give you a smile and a wave from far away. And as always, let's explore.